time Caressa Stinchcomb. It's no secret the Minot High School swim team is successful. Out of 45 years, there have been 24 state titles for the girls team and 27 for the boys. Two Minot High siblings have found their own success as well, and their parents say they're more than proud.
That's fun.
Great.
It makes you proud, too.
And very grateful for their talent on loan, you know. Yeah.
They work hard and they've got some success.
Sally and Landy Brown have spent the last 16 years watching their kids become the successful swimmers they are today. Their youngest son, Gerald, has achieved so much at just 22. He still holds the state record for 100-meter backstroke from when he was at Minot High.
That was a huge moment for me because that was kind of like the goal I set for myself when I was just a freshman.
He says his source of inspiration was Matthew Lowe, who made it to the semifinals at the Olympic trials.
And I remember something he told me when I was 9 years old. He said, a breaststroke is a stroke of technique. Just focus on your distance per stroke and how many strokes you take per length. And when you come to a meet, the speed will take care of itself.
He's now a senior at Lindenwood University and achieving lifelong goals he set a long time ago.
When I was 8 years old, I remember being at a swim meet and making a bet with my mom that if I ever made it to the Olympic trials, she'll buy me a car. And I mean, I'm not expecting a car or anything because I was an 8-year-old at the time, but yeah, I mean, that's always been a goal.
In mid-November, he placed 15th in the 100-meter breaststroke at the U.S. Toyota Open, qualifying for the Olympic trials.
Threw down what I could, and it happened to be enough.
And that moment is something he and his parents say they'll remember forever.
I love to watch the Olympics because, you know, you see the swimmers' celebrations at the end, and I've never really had like a big moment where I got to have that celebration. And I did when I got that. I mean, I splashed the water. I was flexing to the crowd, like I was having an awesome time with it. I just remember yelling, oh yeah, like 3 or 4 times. And then I looked up at my mom and I said, hey, look, Mom, I made it.
I kissed him with the mask on. I did. I grabbed his face and I kissed him, and then I had to walk. I was beclumped.
It's been incredible. If anyone deserves it, it's Jerry for sure.
His older sister, McKenna, has also found success. She says one of the highlights of her career was setting a state record, too.
I was on a state record relay with a few other girls in the 200 freestyle relay. So that was kind of the big one that really was pretty awesome.
After high school, McKenna went on to Quincy University for the swim team's startup program. Unfortunately, the program was cut after her sophomore year.
And I still had some competition left in me, and then Jerry was the one who was like, so maybe you should just apply to Lindenwood and see if they would accept you. And Jason Owen, the head coach, actually called me right away and was like, please come swim, I'll do anything. So it was pretty awesome.
They were both so excited to be in the pool together again.
I actually looked up to Jerry in the college sense because he had the leadership role model, and he was only a freshman on the team when I was a junior, and I was taking notes on my little brother. I was like, oh my goodness, like he's in there with the crowd and he's getting hyped up. He's the one starting these team cheers and getting in people's faces and getting them all ready to go, and I was like, okay, I need to do that.
Now she's still a swimmer, but this time she can be found outside of the pool as the Minot High assistant swim coach. She says the team placed 3rd at the state meet this year, and it feels good to be back at Minot High, even if it's out of the water.
I feel like I'm more of a laid-back coach. I kind of want to be fun with the kids so that they're having fun and wanting to keep swimming, because swimming can be grueling sometimes, especially if you have a coach in your face, like you have to do this.
As for Gerald, before Olympic trials in June, he has a conference swim meet and national swim meet. Sally and Landy say they both plan on attending every meet they can.
Well, the trials, nationals, and conference. I mean, this is a big year for him, right? You know, so I think that's what we're excited for.
And Christmas, I can't wait for him to come home.
Gerald and McKenna say they're so grateful for the support they've had over the years, and Gerald comes back to Minot every summer to help with the summer swim